Hey, so how did you get involved with Not Too Old to Dance?
I've known Margie for a long time.
Yeah?
In the event industry, because that's what I do for a living.
Yeah.
And years ago, Margie used to take us out to Julia Creek to play at the Dirt to Dust Triathlon Festival,
Yep.
which she runs. And we had a lot of fun, and we've been good friends since.
Okay. Is this the first time performing at a major festival, like with the band?
Been doing it for a long time.
Yeah.
I've been playing for about 25 years, I guess.
Okay.
So I've played some pretty big gigs. But, it's good to play a gig like this where there's lots of local talent.
Yeah.
You can mix with the visiting rock stars sort of thing.
Yeah.
So it's a good experience.
Can you tell me a bit about your band, like where the name came from, how you came together, your influences?
Yeah, okay. I've been around town for a long time, probably about 16, 17 years, under various names.
Yeah.
But about 10, 11 years ago, we got asked to do a festival and support Jimmy Barnes and Diesel and a whole heap of headline acts. And because everyone kind of knew us as what we were, we thought, let's change it, make a difference. And so we costumed up, we had all these funky costumes and hats and capes and all that sort of crap. And we needed a new name to go with it. And we play a lot of soul and R&B and rock, but back then we did lots of R&B stuff. And James Brown, the American singer, is called the Godfather of Soul.
Okay.
Is his kind of mantle. So we thought, we play funky stuff. What if we were the Godfathers of Funk? That's how it started.
Nice. Do you have any influences?
I guess we all come from different stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I'm kind of old enough to remember the sort of end of the Beatles and
Oh wow, yeah.
old rock. Well, I had older brothers and sisters, so I sort of grew up when I was little with Beatles, Monkeys. So that was my sort of influence. But then everyone brings something to a band. When our basic lineup's pretty stable, but when guys come and go, everyone brings new songs and new influences, and they kind of leave it behind. So our set list now is a mix of things that guys for the last 10 years have bought. Here's my wife. Hey, how you going? Yeah, alright, I'll just run out and grab you. Grab a ticket. Okay, fuck. You alright?
Yeah, I'm all good.
Can we pause?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, all good again. So who writes your songs? You do covers and stuff as well?
We do covers, we do some original stuff. Not much of late, really. I used to write with a guy in Brisbane when I first started playing.
Yeah.
I brought a few of those with me. Christy, my son, who's playing guitar, he's starting to write stuff. Marty, our sax player, he's written a lot of stuff over the years. So really, the act at the moment is mainly covers, a bit of corporate work. And, people, the audiences we play to in pubs and corporate gigs don't want to hear stuff they know, they want to dance.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of at the age of my career where it's like, they just go through the motions a little bit with that.
Yeah.
Whereas Christy's only 23 and he's kind of really finding his way.
Yeah.
So he'll write stuff.
I listened to you guys play at Bernie's 40th.
Oh yeah.
It was fantastic.
That's
you guys
cool,
set
right?
them out. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, her and Jeff are really good friends. They're nice people.
How did you hear about Not Too Old to Dance?
Margie attacked me.
Yeah.
She rang me and in typical Margie fashion said, I need you to come and play. If you've ever spoken to Margie, you'll know what she's about. Margie owns the gig. She's just a promoter. So.
Yeah.
She's a really, really rough diamond. She's a really hard worker. And she rang me and sort of put a few ideas together about who to get.
Yeah.
And I said, look, we're there. We'll play.
Cool.
Last year we did it as a 10-piece.
Oh, wow.
I flew some boys up from Brisbane and we treated it as a reunion. It was their 10th anniversary under this name.
Okay.
So I flew a few boys from Brisbane and Melbourne and we really had a party. It was good.
Cool.
So we're only a 5-piece tonight because it's only a short set.
Yeah. Why do you think you were chosen to perform? Obviously, because you're good friends with Margie.
Yeah, that too, I guess, but there's kind of a little pecking order in the set list, in the order of on that.
Yeah.
And that's not an ego thing. It's
Yeah.
like we're a real party band.
Yeah.
So these guys are playing 3-chord rock and roll,
Yeah.
heavy, old Angels, whatever. We'll go up there and do dance to it.
Yeah, definitely.
It's disco and it's a bit of funk and a bit of. We've written a set list, but I don't know if it's anything like we'll actually play or hear it. So, yeah. So it's all covers, but songs people will know and dance to whether you're 20 years old or 50 years old as well.
Yeah, it's something that everyone will love. Do you believe that performing at this event will boost your fan base?
Yeah, it certainly did last year.
Yeah.
And we judged that on things like Facebook likes and that sort of thing. So certainly last year we really nailed it. We had a great night. And the acts after us were a little bit they were the main acts, but they started really slow. And so we kind of got everyone dancing and really partying, and it was like, hello. And out of that gig we got a heap of fans on Facebook.
Even the younger audience as well?
Yeah. We play clubs in town like Flynn's and Seavey on a Sunday, and Herbert, Molly Malone's. And even though I'm older, Marty's about my age, Christy's 20, so we're sort of, Ludy's only 20 as well. So we play enough new stuff and young stuff.
Yeah.
When you play somewhere like Flynn's, it's kind of, the crowd is 18 to 50,
Yeah.
So I think we always pride ourselves on making them dance.
Yeah, definitely.
But some gigs are funny. Some gigs people just sit in the back and they really get into it.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't think it.
Yeah.
But the real reaction is when they get up and dance.
What's your opinion on the age limit, not too old to dance? Seeing as they had an age limit last year.
They had it last year. I'm pretty sure they've relaxed it this year. I think it was a bit of a marketing. I could see where she was heading with it. Young kids have Big Day Out.
Yeah, and we've got Group in the Moon, we've got all these festivals.
And so I understand why it was
for the older
idea,
people.
but it was a real mixed message.
Yeah.
A lot of people who follow us and come and see us at Flynn's or Seavey, they're not 40.
Yeah.
So
it was 40 and over, wasn't it? Yeah.
So we snuck a few people in. I've never seen people ask for proof of age to be over that old. But yeah, it was a bit of a marketing kind of.
It's good now that they've dropped the age limit and stuff. For personally myself, I love old rock and everything, mainly kind of a little bit more metal side, like Metallica and everything.
Yeah.
But might stick around and probably enjoy the group and stuff.
It's I think it kind of grew on when she got the idea. There's a huge market of people in town here who grew up in the 80s and 90s, going to pubs and seeing bands, and then that died during the 90s and early 2000s. And as a band like us, and I've played for years, it was really hard to get work because a pub would only pay for a duo with a computer. Who, and it sounds like everybody, and they play along. And I don't think there's a lot of talent in that.
Yeah, I remember when I was even little, I used to have a duo and stuff, and then you guys are probably the first people I've ever seen in Townsville that have played in a band and stuff.
And that's always been sort of the ethos of the band is we're a live act. Various guys have come in and out of the band who've wanted to put in MIDI files and computer backing and click tracks for me, and it's like, nah, if I'm playing a song and I want to go somewhere else, I can do that. Whereas if you press play on a computer, you're kind of locked in with what it's doing.
Do you guys have CDs?
Not for years, actually. We're a bit slack. I retired almost about 5-6 years ago. I sort of said I had enough. I was busy with work and that.
You're just doing this as a hobby?
Yeah, I do it now as a hobby, and particularly with my son playing.
It's good. Father-son kind of thing.
I keep telling him when I start to look too old to be doing it. He has to tell me. Don't let me, get old disgracefully.
Do you intend on returning next year?
I'm sorry?
Do you intend on returning next year?
Yeah, look, if they'll have us, if it's here again,
Even as an individual, not as in the band?
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's good to see, like I said before, such an opportunity for local bands to come and make noise. band in town called the Reclining Rockers, you know, and they get 1,000 people in the Commonwealth Hotel, and they're loud and they're basic.
Yeah.
But it's all these people who are like 30, 40, 50 years old looking for somewhere to go like they did when they were young.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Who are you most excited to see tonight?
Kevin Borich,
Yeah.
who is an Australian rock guitar legend.
Yeah.
And the guy's probably, he's got to be 60 something.
Yeah.
But he's come in before and he's like fit as.
Wow.
And I used to see him kind of 25 years ago.
Brings back memories and stuff.
He had a band called the Kevin Borich Express, and he's a shit hot guitarist.
Yeah.
And to meet him today, that was pretty cool. I said, "You remember me? I used to see you." He went, yeah, right. So yeah, he was cool. It's disappointing that Angry didn't come.
Yeah.
Couldn't come, but
Maybe next year. Maybe.
I think the show will come on. The show will go on.
Especially you've got Mental as anything as well.
Mental's good.
That'd be
Yeah,
good.
we've supported them 3 or 4 times.
Oh, wow.
They are the most laid back dudes. But one of them owns Mambo, you know, Mambo Surfwear.
Yeah. Wow.
He owns that.
Really?
Oh yeah, he is worth megabucks.
Holy.
Reg Bombassa. So they were all uni students.
Yeah.
Like a lot of things, you know, uni students got together. And he was an art student, a graphic designer. And Mental as anything, all their albums during the 80s, 90s, whatever, they were all these really out there kind of album covers.
Yeah.
And it was all his design. And then he started designing surf shirts for Member. And he's worth heaps. But yeah, we've played with them 4 or 5 times.
Do you have anything else to add?
No, good luck with your career.
Thank you.
Stick at it. What do you want to do? Print, TV, radio?
Radio, TV, I like doing this, like interviewing and stuff.
Yep.
Also like doing reviews for music and stuff. I'm really musically orientated.
Yep.
But yeah, tried all making bands in high school, but that failed.
Yeah.
Because I'm kind of like just too metal and everything. Because everyone wants to do like rock, and I'm just like,
Just take every my fatherly advice.
Yeah.
Take every opportunity you can. You know, like I didn't know what I wanted to do when I was your age. I still don't know what I want to do. But you kind of get offered jobs, and you think, it's a shit job. But everything you do, you add to your resume. You know.
Yeah, adds to the experience.
When people like me want to hire journos or PR people, people who've done lots of stuff and different stuff is what you look for. It's a good career.
Yeah.
Not that I do much for it. Now, I stayed in events for years. I had my own company. And then I got offered the job at the council 6 months ago as Director of Performing Arts and Events.
Oh, wow.
So I run all the theatres.
Oh, yeah.
Civic Theatre, Riverway, the Old Court Theatre, Dance North. And then all the events as well. So I've got an event team, so I've got all the major events. And I get to play music on the weekends.
Cool. Thank you so much for that.